Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for my weeks 24 and 25 pregnancy update. No, is that right? No, my weeks 23 and 24 pregnancy update, as I am now currently 25 weeks. So I have some new things that have happened over these past 2 weeks, and we need to just jump into the video so it's not 1,000 years long. So like always, I will start with the bump app. I do want to say that if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Anna. I'm pregnant with boy-girl twins. This will be babies 3 and 4 for us, and we're super excited. So if you want to subscribe, hit the button before you leave. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So week 24, the babies were a cantaloupe, as you can see. They should be around 1.3 pounds and about 11.5 inches long. It also says that their skin is becoming gradually more opaque and they have a new pink glow thanks to all the small capillaries that have recently formed. Very cool. I tell you guys every time, I just think it's so interesting that you get to find out what's happening at every step of the way. So let me go ahead and get into my notes. I keep all of my pregnancy notes on my phone. I want to let you guys know that I am working on a birth plan, which is becoming kind of tricky for me, but that video will be up very soon for those of you who asked for it. But in week 23, I did start my new job, so it was very interesting, people seeing me for the first time. Some knew that I was pregnant, some did not know. I mean, I clearly look pregnant, so everyone's been super welcoming, super nice. When they found out it was twins, they were just like, wow, you know, it was all good reactions. So it's nice to have that support when you're coming into a completely new place with new people. No one's been like snotty or made comments about it, at least not to my face anyway. So it's just very nice that everyone's been very welcoming towards that. The second thing is that we went ahead and ordered some of our bigger things, which I did talk about in our baby haul. So that video will be linked down below for you guys if you missed our baby haul. I talk about and show you guys what we've purchased thus far for the twins. And the last thing for week 23 was that I started having pelvic pain. Now, I have a feeling that this is just the start of how the rest of the pregnancy is going to be, because the babies are getting they're just getting bigger in size, clearly. So we're nearing the 3rd trimester and they're just growing, which is great. It's a blessing that they're growing so well. But at the same time, I'm now having pelvic pain, and to the point that I just got a pelvic belt, and I haven't worn it yet just because I don't know why I haven't worn it yet. It's really stupid. It's actually sitting in my drawer in my dresser. I plan on getting it out at some point, maybe even today, and just trying on clothes over it to make sure it's not super noticeable, because it is thicker, so you will be able to tell that I'm wearing it, I think. So that's pretty much it for week 23. That was very small. Most of this video is going to be about week 24, because week 24 I had a ton of stuff go on. So yeah. Week 24, I noted that the pelvic pain got worse. It has. It is starting to just get very uncomfortable. Not to where I'm miserable and can't walk around for pelvic pain reasons. I have other reasons why I can barely walk around, but it's definitely the weight is noticeable, because obviously having 2 babies in there, I have double the weight. I shouldn't have this much weight yet. So it does kind of make me interested to know how I'm going to do the farther along I get when they continue to grow. The second thing is that my heartburn returned. I haven't talked about heartburn in a while, and honestly, in the beginning, the heartburn was really, really, really bad. And for someone who's never had it before, I honestly cannot imagine living my life with heartburn all the time. It's just, it doesn't feel good. It burns. It's uncomfortable. It makes you scared to eat anything, and it's just not, it's not good. It returned. Luckily, I still have all of my little gummies that I take for the heartburn in my cabinet, so it really worked out. Hi. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. We're talking about the babies. Are you excited to be a big sister?
It's a boy and a girl.
It is. They know. They know.
I knew it. I said a boy and a girl last
She did know it. You guessed from the beginning that it was a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I also have that I started getting sciatic nerve pain. I actually had to Google this because I did feel it some in the beginning of pregnancy. And friends of mine said they sounded like the sciatic nerve pain. But over the past week or so, it's to the point now where sometimes it happens and... You showing them your nails?
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens and I can't walk. So on Halloween, we were trick-or-treating with her. And at one point, she got tired and wanted me to hold her.
What the? Dad's here.
Your dad's here?
I'm gonna go see him. Daddy!
And just like that, I'm traded off. It was so bad on Halloween where I actually tried to pick up my daughter and the pain shot down and I almost hit the ground and I limped the entire way home. So it's not fun. I've talked to the nurse about it. There's nothing that you can really do about sciatic nerve pain, which is terrible. All I can do is basically massage the area and not walk around because I get it every day now. Normally it's after lunchtime until the nighttime, and there's some nights that I can't walk around. I really hope this isn't a till end of pregnancy type symptom, but I'm scared that it might be because of maybe the way that one of them are positioned. I don't know if it's A or B that's on there, but it's not fun. I've never had this pain before, and I will be honest and say this is the worst symptom so far. Okay, the next symptom in week 24 is that I am constantly getting up to pee in the middle of the night. This started about in the past week. I randomly would wake up here and there, but it's definitely been steady. I've been getting up 1 to 2 times per night. And I know that this from last pregnancy that this is going to be until I give birth. And I'm fine with it. I am fine just getting up and then going right back to sleep. I'm lucky that I have the ability to go back to sleep or I would be not happy about it. But I need the water, so I just continuously drink now. I'm getting a lot more thirsty too. And at any given time in the middle of the night, I normally drink a full bottle of water overnight from waking up and just being thirsty or getting up to go pee and drinking more water. So not a bad symptom, it's just what's going on right now. And I'm surprised that it's taking me until week 24 to get up multiple times a night, every night, but we're finally here. So the next symptom that I have is swelling, and I'm talking swelling. So my ring obviously is not on. Some of you guys caught on to it being on in my baby haul. I did try to put my ring back on and then I couldn't get it off again. So my husband's like, no more, you're not wearing it again. It's done. I still haven't found one to put on. So I don't know. I am going to find one to wear, but our Target didn't have any and I forgot to look at Kohl's when I was there. So if you guys have recommendations on where I can go to look for a sterling silver ring to hold me over, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm willing to look online or go in store to find one because I would really like to have one. And the swelling for my feet and legs, that's happening most days if I'm walking a lot during the day, which is mostly on the weekends because at work I'm normally sitting most of the day. But my toes are turning into like sausages. I have really long skinny toes on my feet and I have just really narrow feet in general, and they're starting to kind of swell. And if I wear leggings and I take them off at the end of the day, the inside of my leg has a huge indent, so I'm already starting to swell. Definitely it's not painful swelling, it's not so swollen that I think that something is wrong, but I mean I am starting to swell, so I think it might be time to get those compression socks my doctor mentioned a few weeks ago, because yeah, it's not, hopefully, I guess I don't know what to expect. I never was swelling with my daughter's pregnancy, so I don't know if the swelling will get worse or if it'll stay a certain way. If y'all have had swelling, let me know because I don't know what to expect as far as swelling. It's just funny to look down and see that I have no ankles and my feet are like swollen because normally I'm used to having really skinny feet. The last thing that happened in week 24 was we had the echo scan for baby B, so for our little boy, and it went great. I'm so thankful to say that both echoes for baby A and baby B both went really well. Everything looked good. I mean, they checked so much. They checked the valves in the heart, they checked the chambers, they listened to the blood flow in the heart and in the actual valve, so it sounds very cool and very interesting. We did get to see a 3D image of baby B, and it's just so cool to see them. They just look like babies. It's just the coolest thing ever, and I'm just gonna treasure those photos forever. That's all for the symptoms, so I will go into my cravings and what I'm looking forward to. So for my cravings, I really haven't had anything new come up. I satisfied my cravings from the last video. I talked about that I was craving Chick-fil-A and sweet potato casserole. Basically right now I'm kind of in the stage that I hear about something and it sounds really good and I want to get it. And I do most of the time. Within reason. I'm not like eating a full cheesecake in one sitting. You know, I definitely am trying to be careful with eating and drinking things with sugar because we do have our glucose test at our next appointment, which makes me very nervous. I don't want to fail it. So prayers that I don't fail it. And I'm trying to be as careful as possible with eating, although I don't think that you can prevent it anyways. But as long as you're not eating sugar the night before and morning before, you won't get like a false positive. Because if you eat a lot of sugar beforehand, like right when you go in, you will get a positive on diabetes just because your sugar level will be up. I'm sure you guys know that though. I don't know why I'm preaching it to you. I'm sure you guys already know. What I'm looking forward to, I'm looking forward to a lot of the changes that are about to be going on in this household. This week in general, a lot of changes are happening. We have a lot of furniture coming in, so things are going to be in movement as far as our house wise. I mentioned in my Christmas decor haul and shop with me video, the one that went live before this video, that everything has changed as far as rooming situations go for the twins and our daughters, so you'll have to watch that video for that update. But a lot of things are happening this week, which is exciting. I just want to go ahead and get it over with, to be honest. And the second thing that I'm excited about and looking forward to is decorating for Christmas. I'm decorating for Christmas this coming weekend, and I'm just so ready. The more time I can get with Christmas decor in my house, the better and the happier I am. I just like don't feel like Thanksgiving night to Christmas Day is long enough to have Christmas decor up. I need extra weeks with it. And I also mentioned this in my last video, but this is my husband's last Christmas with us. It will be 2 years before we'll have him home for another Christmas. So I just want to take in as much as I can this year because it's obviously very important. It's our last Christmas before we have our twins. So it's a very special Christmas for us this year. So that's going to be all for this video, you guys. Hopefully it was not so fast and rambly, but I needed to get my update out for you guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for all of your love and your encouragement and your supportive comments. I cannot believe how close we are to giving birth. We are like 3 months and a week away at the most. So I'm trying not to freak out and keep my composure because at the end, I'm probably going to be going absolutely crazy waiting for their arrival. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks again so much for watching. Bye. I just was editing this video and I realized I forgot my belly shot. So I'm gonna do one right now for you guys.